Hello, everyone. Welcome to the umbrella of eTwinning, Erasmus, and Scientix under the EU University. International Internship University is the world's first internship-based virtual university, building a better and brighter future for all young learners, and is committed to provide quality, accessible, affordable, skill-based, and location-independent education to learners across the world. The EU is providing access to more than 1,000 courses and internships to their learners across the globe with a team of high caliber and experienced global educators. The EU has been accredited and affiliated with the World Education Organization and International Accreditation Organization and collaborated with all the world's top universities and educational institutions through the platform of massive open online courses. The EU provides various certificates and diploma courses. There is always that one person who has the vision, the truth, the idea behind a successful venture and organization. And if we talk about the man behind the success of EU, is no one that our beloved co-founder of EU, Mr. Piyush Pandit. He concocted the world's first virtual internship university during a pandemic, the International Internship University, the EU. And I say again to you, welcome to the umbrella of eTwinning, Erasmus, and Scientix. Today I will be your friend because I'm Nicoletta Hustiuc, Romanian teacher to a big city in Romania, in Transylvania. Here I want to show you a little bit from my kindergarten because we are the third part in our school, because our school have primary school, secondary school, and also kindergarten. And here it is the place where I like very much to work in kindergarten because I'm also a primary school, but I choose kindergarten because here I like to develop all my projects with eTwinning, Erasmus Plus, and Scientix platform. That's why we are here together today. And I am very happy for EU inviting me to talk today with you and share good practices. This umbrella of today brings us Erasmus Plus, eTwinning, and Scientix because I'm also the committee of the educators. All the educators from my school bring the ideas and we work together, and I'm responsible for this. And because I work since 2008 in eTwinning, I have some words that say eTwinning is my love. That's why it's the first love that I want to share with you, our best practices, because our school is also eTwinning school. I prepare here for you some links to show you eTwinning, a wonderful community where I am an ambassador. You can see here the eTwinning, the community for school in Europe, offer a platform for staff, teachers, head teachers, librarians working in a school in one of the European countries involved to communicate, collaborate, develop projects, share, and in short, feel to be part of the most exciting learning community in Europe. eTwinning is co-founded by Erasmus Plus, the European platform for education, training, youth, and sport. There are a lot of teachers who have joined already eTwinning, many schools, and also many projects, because all of you are very interested about the project and about your personal development. I think it's better for you to know that you can join eTwinning as a guest. We can invite you anytime in our project, in each one of our projects as a guest, but who want to be member of eTwinning have to make this pre-registration, choose a country, and then we'll be welcome to the eTwinning pre-registration. The headmaster of the school have to know about the fact that you want to be part of this wonderful community, because after the pre-registration, you have to write there some information about the school, about the headmaster, and about your ideas of the project. eTwinning have some benefits. It's a wonderful community. You can find their newsroom. You can get inspired because there are a lot of kickoff projects there. eTwinning Plus, there are some countries who are not in Europe, but there is no problem. Everyone can participate. There is the portal where we can find the information, the whole information about eTwinning. There is eTwinning Live where we can work effectively there. There are some groups where we can join and be happy and share good practices and learn from each other. There are twin spaces. The twin spaces are the places where the projects effectively happen. They are the learning labs and a lot of self-teaching material. This self-teaching material, you have to take it for the whole of your life because we never stop learning. eTwinning, for his collaboration and professional development, have also recognition. National quality label, European quality label, eTwinning portfolio, and eTwinning schools. Our schools, for the big number of the projects made until now and recognized and awarded with national quality labels, European quality labels, we have applied for this eTwinning school, and we are eTwinning school for the second time. There are also eTwinning European prizes, and their eTwinners can meet together at Brussels or somewhere else. And eTwinning promotes school collaboration in Europe through the use of information and communication technologies by providing support, tools, and services for school. eTwinning also offers opportunities for free and for the development, professional development for educators. It was launched in 2005 as the main action of the European Commission e-learning program and is co-founded by Erasmus+. That's why I said under the umbrella, I put Erasmus+, because eTwinning projects are non-founded projects and Erasmus+ are founded projects. This national quality label everyone can obtain after the finish of the project. I say I have a project and if I finish it and I have done it as well, I can apply for this national quality label. There are some application form and then I wait to be recognized. eTwinning portal is the entry point of the eTwinning world. It's available in 28 languages and offer news from eTwinning countries, professional development opportunities, information about recognition as well as example of successful project. If your project will be successful and very successful, it can be an example for all of the eTwinners and all the people who join there. The eTwinning is only available there on TwinSpace for the people who are there. eTwinning Live is the place where teachers experience eTwinning community to its full potential. Teacher can search for other registered eTwinners and school, connected with them, and follow their activities. Teacher can access all the online and on-site events created by eTwinners and can also create their own. If it's the Earth Day or the Peace Day, you can register there your event and invite your colleague to be part of your event. Through eTwinning Live, teachers can create their own projects in which way they can set off activities on different topics and key competencies by collaborating with 2 or more teachers and their students. Teachers can find online professional development opportunities that eTwinning offers at European level. Events are short and intense, but there are also enjoyable courses that introduce teachers in the world of eTwinning. Teachers can also join eTwinning groups, virtual places where eTwinners meet and discuss specific subject topics or other area of interest. There are a lot of feature groups, coding at school, English as a second language, bringing safety into eTwinning project. And if we arrive here, I can say you that safety is a thing very important in eTwinning. Even if we apply it as eTwinning school, we have to prove that we bring it safety in our eTwinning project, in the school life also. French as second language, STEM, sustainable schools, games-based classroom, inclusive classroom, creative classroom. Virgilio, this is a wonderful group. Your eTwinning guide. It's a group in English who explain very well eTwinning. And school leadership, integrated migrant student of school, and a lot of interesting activities. Twin Space is a place where eTwinning magic will happen. In the Twin Space, a safe platform visible only to the teacher participating in the project. Students can also be invited in the Twin Space to meet and collaborate with peers from their partner schools. School Education Gateway is a related platform, but now eTwinning is a part of Erasmus Plus, most than before, because it's the European online platform for school education presented in the 23 European languages and a single point of entry for teachers, school leaders, policymakers, experts, and other professionals in school education field. And we can join here and participate on online courses. eTwinning have a live app if someone want to install this app on the phone, on the mobile devices. eTwinner can keep up to date with things happening on eTwinning live platform. And then if we log in, we can use a username and a password. I have an online course in my country that is called eTwinning Step by Step, and I explained to all who wanted to join that you can choose another username, not your name, and then your password, it will be given from a European portal of eTwinning, but then this password can be changed. There are a lot of rules on eTwinning. We can respect each other. The rules also on the internet. When you are registered, you can see here the news, and then I choose to show you some things from my profile. Here, the things that I am ambassador. It shows my activity, about me, about my activity, my project, my event, the event that I created already, and the event that I took part, the groups. I have only one group created by me. I use a group on the Erasmus Plus project, and the picture that I choose to show there. I am eTwinning live animator, awarded eTwinner, and the support for all those who want to join this wonderful platform. I have some active projects, but the last but not the least is Smile at Math, and it was another one recycled by will be Asom. It was finished. These two projects had a Turkish partner, and I choose to show you a little bit from this Smile at Math project. It was a 3-month project, and here it was my activity, all the activity, and there I can show you my activity, the members, the pictures about the project. The aim of this project is to provide the preschool children with mathematical concepts and skills through sensory-based games and material activity. About the project and the aims, children can learn mathematics by coding, using science and approaches, Montessori activities, a lot of different material. There are some expected results. Students will develop the collaboration, working skills, the math skills, and the different cultures. We had the online meeting on Zoom, on Meet. There are languages, English and Turkish and Romanian also, not written here. Children from 4 to 11, subject math, and here are some Princeton from my Twin Space. Pages, material, forum, online meeting, and members. eTwinning offered the possibility to see when, at 1 hour, what time you have access the platform, and is very well done. The pages, project plan work, integration with the curriculum, contact information of the partners, and task lists, school introduction, participant map, logo study, social media accounts of the project, project news, coding activities, project rules, and so on. Teacher certificates, student webinars. We have activities for collaborative products. They are very important for the application for quality labels. We made the famous mathematician little book, Story Safe Internet, Story Cube, the Mathematic Day, the P Day, coding book, numbers in word, languages, video, cover idea. We voted. Here are some ideas of the cover for a coding book. This is my idea. Everyone puts here, and then we use IT tool for voting and the final products. Everyone can access, everyone from the membership, and we can invite you as a guest to see what happened there. Here I try to show you some code activities because in my country I am also a Code Week leading teacher, and his labyrinth, coding colors, and children like very much working on Code Week, and not only on Code Week, because coding can be applied anytime, and they can use my tag, and also the activities will be wonderful. Here are the founder of the project, because every eTwinning project have to have two founders, Romanian and Turkish founder, and then Polish and Spanish partner we have on this project. Another ideas, we work on coding, we choose a lot of colors, a lot of numbers to work with. And if I have to talk on eTwinning projects and about eTwinning projects, I think I will talk days and days. But I have to tell you some news about Erasmus Plus, because eTwinning project can be Erasmus projects, and I saw a lot of examples in my experience. What is Erasmus Plus? It's a program for education, training, youth, and sport. And there are some words that are specific for Erasmus. Erasmus Plus, enriching lives, opening minds. And the new Erasmus starts here. We can explore the world of Erasmus. There are a lot of opportunities, a program guide that is changed almost every year. As opportunities, I can say you that there are K-Action 1 projects related to teacher mobilities, and there are also KA2 projects related to exchange of good practices, strategic partnership, because I was involved in that kind of project. And because I am also in love with Erasmus Plus, I applied and I become ambassador for Erasmus Plus. Erasmus Plus is the EU's program to support education, training, youth, and sport in Europe. It has an estimated budget, a lot of budget. That's why the projects are funded, and place a strong focus on social inclusion, green and digital transition, and promoting young people's participating in democratic life. It supports priorities and activities set out in the European education area, digital education action plan, and the European skill agenda. The program also supports the European pillar of social rights, implement the EU youth strategy, develop the European dimension in sport. There are a lot of opportunities, offer mobility and cooperation for higher education, for students also, and there are a way to take part, how to take part there on Erasmus. It's a very wide program covering the diverse range of action. And there are many factors you can apply by yourself or on behalf of an organization. In which country of your organization is based? There are a lot of pages that explain individual applicants, not so many individual applicants, and the outcomes. Now I just applied for an application for individual applicants as an eTwinning and Erasmus Plus ambassador. There were a call for ambassadors in Italy, and next month I will go in Italy because I was accepted. And how to apply? Organization are invited to submit the application to their national agency. It's an online application form via Erasmus form website, and there on the site where I will show you, you found all the information. Individuals seeking to apply should contact their organization, institution, or educational establishment, because there are some code numbers that can be and have to be posted there. The document provides information on the priorities of the program, because when someone writes the Erasmus Plus project, have to be accessible with the priorities of the program to see what action supported, the funding available for different action, and the detailed information on participation. Which languages? There are a lot of languages you see here, and the program guide can be downloaded from there. And then if you read carefully, you can take an idea of the project and see the goals, see the purpose of the project, and then you can apply. Important characteristic of the Erasmus Plus project: protection, health, and safety for participants. And there are also important ideas that we can keep in mind. Wherever relevant, travel insurance, including damage or loss of luggage; third part, including appropriate professional indemnity or insurance. Every part is very well explained for every participant. Participants in Erasmus activities must be established in EU, but there are also an international dimension that mention that anyone can participate, but we have to read excuse me, carefully the guide. There are recognition and validation of skills and qualification. After your participation, you will receive that recognition. That's why I told you, because there are eligible countries, and the third country not associated to the program. Application have to be in English, and the respect for human dignity, freedom, democracy, equality, the rule of law, respect the human rights, including the rights of persons belonging to minorities as foreseen on the Treaty of the European Union. Is a very, very accessible program, Erasmus Plus. And if it's because it's founded, we have to read carefully and see where our country is and apply there to be choose. Until I get to the Scientix platform, the third idea, I want to show you something from my activity, not to go on until it's not finished eTwinning and Erasmus Plus. It's a little movie about our P activity. We celebrated the math activity, and children were very happy to see it and to participate. We try to exercise number. We cut different kind of materials. We learn that 3 is the third month, and P is a wonderful number that can be applied even on kindergarten. We counted, we play with numbers. Children were very happy, and eTwinning brings them a lot of joy and happiness. They were very happy meeting the online partners, the Turkish partners, the Italian partners, the Greek partners. And every time they ask when it will be the next meeting, because they are already familiar with this. We work a lot on online activities when we had kindergarten online because of pandemic situation. And then the parents were there for help the children. You see the numbers, you see the happiness on the faces of the children. I have some links. Here it is a little movie from one of our mobility. We have an international project, Erasmus Plus, Romania, Iceland, Spain, and Lithuania. We show our ecological, economical, cultural, and social activities, the 4 pillars of sustainability. It was a wonderful project about nature, about economy, about how to teach children to be sustainable. And we have 4 mobilities on this project. It was a K2 project, and we meet in Iceland for the first time. We learn how to reuse, reduce, recycle. And then we meet in Spain. Each year there were 2 mobilities. Then we meet in Romania, where we organized very well the activities. We had an international symposium that I will show you later. We learned about society, playing with friends. We made cakes from friends. We were little community helpers. We see the old things from the museum. We see where our parents were sleeping when they were little. We promote the Romanian culture. And this wonderful project brings us the sustainability as a gift, because in our idea, this sustainability have 4 pillars: ecology, economy, culture, and society. It was a meeting with the parents, explaining the result of the project, because after each mobility we made a dissemination, local dissemination, regional dissemination, and national dissemination. The family or earthworm. The name of the project was Earthworm, one word, one earth, the metamorphosis of sustainability on early childhood education and care. 2 years project founded by Erasmus+, but it was a wonderful project. The Romanian earthworm, and wonderful results. We participated also on spring campaign eTwinning. We had also an eTwinning project related to this Erasmus+, because eTwinning helped us very much to apply. When applying for Erasmus, there are some criteria that ask, has this project been involved in an eTwinning project? Yes or no? It's better to be yes. And children and teachers had possibility to learn about other cultures, to show how much they love their country to others, of course, and to express their creativity, to show others our culture, our tradition. And we like very much to be involved in this kind of project, because it's a unique way to show others that we like to work, we like to teach, we like to learn, and we like to collaborate, cooperate, because this kind of project is the way that we explain that we like cooperation and collaboration, not competition. Even if at the end of eTwinning project, we can apply for recognition. It's a little bit competition, but it's not bad. It's a good competition. But the collaboration is the most important thing on this wonderful project. We made a lot of things with recycled material, and children learn that it's important to reuse, reduce, recycle, not every time to buy another thing. At least we think first, it's this thing okay for me, or if not, or if I only have one, I can make one by myself, and I will appreciate it more. We were little ecologists here. We recycle also. We made a lot of things, interesting things that our partner appreciated very well. We invited people to talk to children. We went to different stores. We went to different activities on the nature, and we express our love for the nature. Parents are also very involved in all the projects and support our activity very well, because they help a lot us. Even when we had guests from Iceland, Lithuania, and Spain. Here it was a machine for making bread in Romania. We wanted to be little community helpers, to share bread, to share our love to others. We learn about sustainability, about nature, community helpers. A grandmother helped us to arrive here and show us all she has the best for us. Children like very much to participate even on eTwinning project, and even if they are little, 5, 6, maybe sometime 4 years old, they like to be involved, and they say when we will meet our friends, even if it is online, the meeting. It was very interesting to show to our participants, because there, when we were in Iceland, we were only teachers, and the Icelandic children, the Spanish children, and the Lithuanian children had possibility to see our children on the internet and also on these wonderful movies. We send them greetings from Romania. It was a wonderful experience. Now I want to show you our activity from Romania. It was the Romanian mobility. We use a lot of IT tools by making all this, and also on the activity on eTwinning activities, on eTwinning projects. Just a moment. The Romanian mobility was a 5-day mobility. We begin with the International Symposium. It was organized very well, the symposium, with invitation, with all the things that need to be done. We invited the project partners from Iceland, from Spanish country, from Lithuania, people from our school, the participants. We talk about the project with the major talked also, and our headmistress talked about the projects. We had participants in great numbers, and we have invited someone who works on the forest to talk about the nature. We made a little book, an online book at the end of the symposium. It was also online and very interesting book. We visit preschools. We made activities with recycled material. We work on teams. We visit the gymnasium school. We work together. We make from recycled paper a lot of things, and from recycled material. The third day was for planting trees together. Each country had a tree to plant. Here it is the Icelandic team that planted the tree. Everyone was very happy, the Lithuanian team and the Romanian team. Here I have a little movie for this. Not everyone was talking Romanian, but we understand, because water is up on Romania, but no problem. We work very much, and we like what we have done here so far. And the partner promised us to be back after these trees will grow up. Every year we show them some pictures with the trees, how they are growing.
Așa, scoate.
The next activity for, oh, excuse me. It was the next day. It was the day of eTwinning activity. And there, everyone who was in the project participated to the eTwinning lab on our school, and we use Mentimeter, Kahoot, and Canva to learn eTwinning better and to use on our project eTwinning better. And our colleagues were very happy. And the last day was the cultural trip when we visit Romania, and the very last was the graduation day when we eat the Erasmus cake and our Erasmus earthworm made by each one of the country. The Lithuanian team, very happy, the Icelandic team, the Romanian team, and that was the Romanian mobility. And now I want to show you something about eTwinning, the eTwinning platform. It's the same that I put on my print screen there. And here, if you can log in or register, you can see what's happening here. There are a map here, join the community, the teacher, the eTwinning countries, the eTwinning plus countries. And here you see that eTwinning offers a platform for staff, teacher, head teacher, librarian working in a school. It's co-funded by the Erasmus Plus, the European Program for Education, Training, Youth and Sport. And here, if I log in, you see my name. And if I go here on eTwinning Live, you can see my activity. It's available only for the teachers who is already logged in. Here is the page where I have the news, my events, my project, my group, my portfolio, and the information about my school, because my school is an eTwinning school, as I said before. And as a project, I want to show you this wonderful Smile at Math project. That's why a project look like. And at the end, because this month at the end, I can apply for a quality label. And then I think I will receive my quality label, and I will be happy with all my children from the class, because the eTwinning label is offered for each one of the participants. The aim of this project is to provide preschool children with mathematical concepts, as I said, and skills through sensory-based games and mathematical activities. Mathematics skills are one of the important foundations that form the basis of life skills. Preschool children comprehend abstract concepts only through concretization. For this, the most effective method is to activate all the senses. Play creates the most effective learning environment for children. Mathematical concepts are also largely abstract concepts. For this reason, it is very important to present mathematics skills to children through games, as in all skills in early childhood. Here is the page where we put the news, but for putting there the news, we have here to upload the material. And the material are the pictures, the files, and the videos. That's why you use a lot of IT tools. Everyone have here his name. He made a folder with the pictures, and then he upload the pictures. Here are the movies. Everyone can make a movie and then put it here on this page, and the files also. And when we have already here uploaded the material, then we can go here on the pages. I will choose English. On the pages, and here are all the information, because at the end each project is evaluated, and that man or woman who evaluates my project have to have a code, and I will give them the code as a guest. It will be our guest, as you can be also my guest, but you can't evaluate my project. There are people who join, and here you see the last access for everyone. And on the pages, you can see the news, the coding activities. I will show you some of them. The certificates from the Code Week, and these activities on the Code Week, I remember you that can be done not only on Code Week, which is on October each year. The monthly work, the parent consent document, very important page. At the beginning of the project, every parent signed this contract, and then we make a photo, we make a collage with them, and we put them here for be visible to the evaluator of the project. And each month we can use a Padlet or anything else to post there and our activities. Padlet usually upload a little loud, they have to be more time to see what's happening. We have the logo study. We voted each logo of each project. Just a moment. Teacher and student meet webinar. Every activity, everyone has here his name and post what he have done so far. Every project have rules. We have to pay attention to the digital media safety rules. Student faces should not appear, or if appear, we can have access and sign from the parents. The work plan must be followed and tasks must be completed on time. Gentle language, everyone must attend the meeting. Decision must be taken jointly and everyone must apply the decision taken. Members should be in constant communication with TwinSpace, messages, form and WhatsApp code. The Safe Internet Day we celebrated, water tasting activities. And if we arrive here, I will show you list, but not last, the STEAM Scientix platform, for who I am also, I'm the new ambassador here in Scientix. Here you see a lot of coding water activities, and Scientix is a lot of experiments. That means a lot of experiments. It's not hard, but it's a lot of work. Safe internet web tools that we use, surveys, webinars, student webinars, cover ideas. We say the numbers in the word languages. We choose who will say what language, and children then say, and we register them, and then we will make a final product with all this together. Every eTwinning project will be finished with an online book and a lot of other things. I want to just to tell you about another project that it was finished 1 month ago. It's about Kamishibai Theater. And I want to tell you about this Kamishibai Theater because from Erasmus Plus project, we participated to some courses in a K1 project, Erasmus, called Tales to Act Life on Education Stage. And this Kamishibai Theater is some way a continued activity for that Erasmus Plus project. And we have the possibility to meet a Kamishibai performer. There are also pages and a lot of activities. Here it is. Hope I will find and show you the Kamishibai performer that we meet, a Japanese, and tell us the art of storytelling Kamishibai. And we invited also this performer. It's now a friend of mine. I invited her also to another project which is called Little Prince. But just a little bit of that project. We talk about a lot of projects eTwinning because there are many projects, short time projects, and that's why we made so many. We have also activities, spring card for Little Prince. Everyone sender and send to. I send to my friend to Greece, spring cards, and everyone did very well his job. Here it is a Padlet that show our Global Education Week activities. And if I press here, I will show you the activities. IT tools used in the projects. I like very much use any kind of IT tools that we can use with the children. And then we put them here. We make also a lot of outdoor activities related to Little Prince. We like very much to participate in a lot of kind of activities for this wonderful project. Here it is a link with all the proposal. We use Menti to choose the rules and so on. And here on this project, we meet, if we go home and I will choose, I will meet with my commission by performer friend, a certificate of participation for the activity within this Little Prince project. And we made also coding activities. These coding activities, if we participate a lot and we are from different schools, different countries, we get at the end the certificate of excellence. This was for coding literacy, and everyone should find his name there on codeweek.eu, can register and make activities. Here I want to show you some eligible countries that I already talked to you. For Erasmus Plus, EU members take part in Erasmus Plus. In addition, in accordance with one article of the Erasmus Plus regulation, the following third countries are associated to the program. And you can read here, and there are a lot of opportunities. And also third countries not associated to the program, but if we read carefully and we see if we need the visa for being there, or I don't know what we could need to be there, we can search and apply. It's a lot of work on this Erasmus Plus project, but sometimes it works. Requirement regarding visa and residence permits, a lot of agreement between European Union and those countries, but no problem. There are a lot of possibilities, and we can read, we can put together, we can act together. There is also for training, youth and sport in Erasmus Plus. They are priority of the Erasmus Plus. Here we can apply on school education, higher education, adult education, sport, and vocational education also. And now, because I didn't finish to tell you about the third thing on our umbrella is the Scientix platform, where I am also ambassador. And I want to show you the Scientix community, Scientix Live. Related to Scientix, preschool children, preschool educators can apply with math activities, with science activities. We can read a lot about Scientix, and we can build our STEM school profile. We are just at the beginning, but we are waiting to implement this and to show others that we can do it together. Scientix is the #1 community for science education in Europe. It aims to promote and support Europe-wide collaboration among STEM teachers, education researchers, policymakers, and other educational stakeholders to inspire students to pursue careers in the field of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We also have until now some projects regarding STEM. That's why I could apply for being a Scientix ambassador. The project kicks off in 2010, and now it is in the fourth stage, Scientix 4, which will run from January to December this year. Scientix was born at the initiative of the European Commission, and European SchoolNet has coordinated the project since its first launch. This Brussels-based consortium of a lot of ministries of education in Europe, it is innovation driver in teaching and learning and supports the pan-Europe collaboration between schools and teachers. There are Scientix webinars, Scientix translation service, Scientix blog, We can write article there, and just a little movie on Scientix. Scientix, the community for science in Europe. We have to take a course to become Scientix ambassadors.
There are so many projects taking place, it can sometimes be hard to work in science education, either as a teacher or as someone working in science projects. Keep informed about all the new developments that are taking place in your field. Scientix is a European network for all those working in the field of science education, for teachers, and for people who work in science education projects. Scientix can provide you with the resources to use in your teaching. Scientix organises workshops where science teachers from different countries can come together and share best practices in their subjects. Scientix's national contact point can help you find national projects for you and your pupils to get involved in. If you work in science education projects, Scientix can help you connect with schools to collaborate with on your projects. We have a community of engaged science and mathematics teachers that you can present the activities of your projects to directly at our workshops. If you want to collaborate with other science educators, why not get started today by visiting our website at scientix.eu.
These were a little bit part of Scientix, and there are benefits from teachers, researchers, project managers, policymakers, a lot of publication. We can participate to a lot of activities. There are resources, conferences, community, Scientix lives, events, and a lot of activities. And related to Scientix, I want to show you a little movie from my eTwinning project. We made a lot of experiments with colors, with all the material, with ice, even on the online kindergarten. Children and teacher make photos and experiment at home and send me, and then I made some experiments, and we made also face-to-face experiment. Children like very much to participate, to see what is in the water, why we are drinking this water, why the water is changing color if we put something in it. We can melt and see what's happened. They are very curious at this age, and that's why Scientix is very good for even for little children. And we want to implement a lot of activities. We already have awarded project related on this, and why not continue? Yes, and another one that I wanted to show you, just a moment, it's the last competition that we participated in with the help of the parents. It's called Made for Europe. We can participate with 2 children there who presented our already finished work on 2 projects. One project was called Coding STEM and Stories, also about coding, about STEM activities and stories related to the story that were on the project. We use Eric Carle stories. Here it is a Canva and also a movie within this Canva. And we had a lot of online meetings. Also, this Coding STEM and Stories eTwinning project was awarded with 10 quality label for Romania and 9 quality label for Turkey. That's why you will receive also the same number of European quality label. and it was a very, very well done project. The cover of the faces, the cover of the book covered the faces of the children, and we used to participate on this competition. The name of the competition is Made for Europe, and only the kindergarten and the schools who had eTwinning project or Erasmus project can participate. It was on the 1st of April this year. And for our activity, we were rewarded with the second prize. And children were very happy for this. We understand that they are little, but they can do a lot of things. These are some information about eTwinning schools. eTwinning schools are schools inclusive, innovative schools, and models for other schools. We can get quality label, European label, quality label for children. Here it was a STEM project activity. And this Traveling with Fairy Tale project was 2 years ago, and we can participate to this competition with 2 years ago project. And it was a project with a lot of stories from Eric Carr. We took one stories 1 month, and also Coding STEAM and Stories is somewhere continuous project, and wonderful activities can be done. Each stories can make an experiment, and then we can make coding activities related to the story. Don't forget there to put the logo of the project everywhere where we talk about that project. We have 2 national magazines, Primavera Copilăriei, in English, Spring of the Childhood, is registered to our national bibliothèque, and there we put the article related to eTwinning, Erasmus, and Scientix activities, and we said that we disseminate the activities. We use a lot of materials, different kind of materials. At the end, we make the webinar, the last webinar for teachers, for children. We give also reward for children, and everyone at the end to be happy and to be involved and to feel that their work is appreciated. The dissemination have to be done, a lot of dissemination. These are the logos of some new projects, and very interesting because we can't stop doing these projects because we are very interested about this. Commission by Theater, as well, that I was talking before, and we have a group eTwinning with the ambassadors and a lot of interesting activities. Just I want to show you with our participation in Croatia. I participated to one course about learning theater method in Croatia, and it was our first Erasmus Plus project, Mobility for Teachers. If I found him, yes, here it is, with other 4 colleagues from my country, and we were very happy to be there. We write 3 years of that project. We went a split, and we learned theater methods there. The Erasmus Plus project was called Tales to Act Life on Education Skills. Training course, a lot of time spent together, and wonderful time. All these projects are very wonderful because we are learning by doing. It's a method that works very much in this time. The people who participated was from different countries. We meet each other, we talk to each other, we make friends. We learn about culture. We visit the country, we had culture trips together, mobilities. We have now friends from different countries. This was a group picture together on Split. Erasmus and eTwinning put us face to face to reality by working, by collaborating, by cooperating, exchange of good practices, and at the end, everyone can be very happy. And there are projects to remember, to be remembered, and things that we keep in mind for all our lives. When we return, we tell our colleague what was there, how we learned, how we are very enthusiastic to learn there. And we learn and we teach our children how to love the country and how to be happy with the participation in the projects. Here was my colleague participating in this mobility, and I am very glad to have the possibility to tell you this, and maybe now you understand why I am in love with eTwinning and Erasmus+. Even if we work very hard and we try to do our best to finish the project, it worked, at least it worked. And we rest with memories, good memories, and a lot of teaching ideas for the future. And that's why we as a school, we think to apply for the accreditation, because every school who want to participate in this kind of mobility have to have the accreditation. Here we write Erasmus on the beach with stones. Very wonderful activities. Here it was a free time together to know each other better, to talk about our experience. I don't know if you imagine how Erasmus Plus can bring new ideas and new possibilities. And if a project is finished, you have to think what will be the next project implemented. Here, work team, a lot of method, a lot of ideas, a lot of wonderful people bring together by Erasmus Plus here on Split. I learn how to use IT tools, how to make this video, how to implement activities, how to put things together. And these ideas were taken step by step, and we think to write other projects. The mobility was 11 days, and at the end it was the graduation day. Everyone were very happy. We waited 3 years to be approved this project. First time we didn't write it well, but we come again with him at Bucharest. Here it was the dissemination of the project, and only now it's the dissemination of the project. And here it is a list, but not last. My information, if you need me to help you on eTwinning, on Erasmus+, on Scientix, I have a Twitter account, my email, and we can collaborate, cooperate, and eTwinning, Erasmus+, Scientix are waiting for you, and me too, because I can help you, and we can be friends on these platforms and on our wonderful work together. And for your patience, I give you a lot of flowers and many thanks. Thank you.
Miss Nicoletta, do you have anything else to say?
I'm just thankful for International Internship University for giving me the opportunity to express my activities and to tell others about my experience. And I want to wish you all the best and health and peace for everyone.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you too.